So I get this question a lot. How do you show up for business coaching? You know, business owner invests all this money in this one-on-one business coaching, $50,000 to $200,000 a year. Well, just paying and just being present and showing up to a Zoom call or a telephone call is not enough. And I'm going to walk you through the process of how I've been able to get a massive return on the business coaching that I've done in my career. And I'm going to teach you how to do it for yourself too.
And now, introducing your host, Steve Lags.
So if I'm investing $50,000 or $100,000 a year in business coaching, I'm bringing $50,000 questions, $100,000 questions to that coaching session. If I come with a $20 question, why am I investing on $50,000 or $100,000 or $200,000 in business coaching? So I know that answer is only going to be to the level of my question. And I have confidence in the fact that when I come to coaching, that I have the ability to get that kind of return on investments in myself, because I'm at a level where I'm looking to solve $50,000, $100,000 problems. Well, actually much bigger than that this investment is going to be returned like 10, 100-fold of what that investment is. So I'm coming in with this mindset to begin with. And this is not a chit chat where like I'm coming in with a buddy and I'm going to just bullshit with this person. I'm coming down to business. So my first order of business is, hey, how you doing? I want to give you an update on the state of affairs, and I'm going to go through an update of what's going on since the last coaching call. And maximum, this is 5 minutes, and this is very data-driven, not story-driven. Number one, it'll be like, business stats, whatever important stats we've been talking about. Hey, here are the numbers. That's it. That's the first thing. All right, after I get through the numbers, now I've got action items. Hey, the last coaching call, I learned some things that I started applying, and I'm going to tie in the last coaching call with this coaching call. And I'm going to bring up like, okay, you provided me some advice and we got some strategies off the last call about how to improve my leadership skills in terms of developing more leaders that are able to be more independent of me. Okay, I'm just making some shit up right now. And we came out with a couple action items. These are the things I did. So I did these, and these are the results I'm seeing so far. But I'm very concise. I'm not telling like long stories. I'm not going into influencer mode right now. I'm in a driver mode, like boom, boom, boom. What else would you like to know? Do you need any more context? I ask that question a lot. Okay, you don't need any more context? Great. And then I'll move forward. If you do need more context and that business coach asks me for it, all right, I'm going to give them the specific context they asked for. And I'm going to be very certain to provide an answer to the specific question. I'm not going to start giving them information that doesn't precisely answer the question. I know the person on the other end of this call or this coaching session, time is extremely valuable. So is the time that I'm investing, because I'm paying for this. I'm investing in this. So I'm being very concise about my answers. I'm not going to start going off track here. Okay, now that I've gotten that established, so far I've established the fact that I came in with the right mindset and prepared, gave like the numbers, talked about the things I did and executed since the last coaching call and how that worked. Now I've got questions. So now I've got my questions prepared, and I'm going to ask amazing questions. So my amazing questions are going to be very to the point, and I'm going to ask like, okay, what other context can I provide you in order to be able to give me some advice here? And now, what's important here is that you've got to learn to just ask a question. Like when you got a question, like get to the question. Do not start telling a story, because when I'm coaching individuals, they'll start telling a story for 2 minutes, and I sometimes don't even wait that long anymore. I just say, can you pause a second? Just ask me the question. And you see they'll get uncomfortable because they're not used to it, because they're not confident just to be like, hey, I got a fucking question and this is what I need to know. I got this situation and I want it to be this situation. Okay, where do we start, Steven? Like just that simple. Because I'll know what I need to know, and versus the person who's trying to change the situation is not really sure what I need to know. So I'll just pause them, ask the question. And that's what I do. When I get on this coaching call, I'm just getting right to the question. And hey, I've got some facts. If you like them, I'm ready for you. What context do you need? And then we start working through it in a coaching call. So when I show up for coaching, I'm very precise, I'm very prepared. When you show up this way, number one, the person that's coaching you and mentoring you is going to really appreciate the fact that you're valuing not only your own time, because if they don't think you value your time, they're not going to value your time, but they're going to appreciate the fact that you value their time and you're investing it so wisely and so intentionally and so precisely. And then they're also going to appreciate the fact that you're sharing the results from the coaching calls. You're keeping them up to date on what's going on, but you're also not wasting time telling stories and you're getting right to the point. And you're giving them the opportunity to truly help you. Because when a mentor is coaching someone else, the most rewarding part of that is having the opportunity, more rewarding by far than the financial benefit that they get from doing that. It's the opportunity to actually help somebody that they believe is going to make a big impact. They would love to provide advice that's going to solve $1 million problem, not a $10 problem. They would love to hear how that advice is working and what the results are. And if it's not working, they definitely want to hear that too, because they want to be accountable for their advice or be able to dig in. Maybe like they're going to hold you accountable yourself for actually doing the things they said that recommended you should do. So show up that way for coaching. Once you get to a level, you'll be very confident investing $50,000, $100,000, $200,000 a year in a business coach, and where you're maybe meeting with them once a month for an hour a month. And you could get that return on investment like I did for a number of years with Brandon Dawson. It works so well for me, allows me to come here and just talk the way I'm talking to you right now and walk you through on how you can get coached by someone like Brandon Dawson or someone like Steve Lagomarsino. So guys, that's the advice on how to show up for business coaching. Whether you're a leader or a business owner, I highly recommend it. And guys, I hope you find some value in this. I'll see you on the next episode of Steve Lags Unfiltered.
That's all for today's Steve Lags Unfiltered Journey. Subscribe, rate, and leave a review to fuel your success journey. Also, be sure to listen to us on your favorite podcast channel or outlet. Stay tuned, stay unfiltered, and we'll catch you on the flip side.